Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us.
Check 41. Get the ball.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint.
Down. 70, Indy.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
60 Pittsburgh. Watch the out. Come. 29 is the mic. Ready.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms A point scored in the end. Under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 20. For 28-30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On the set. 55. We got it.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Off the play fake. Stacy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. All you get on the headache. All you get on the headache.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stacy looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Let's go.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Down number 22 on the season. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted. Accepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Pats will take over at their own 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in this spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 13. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. On fourth down, Stacy. Open man is Gordon, complete. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
Recon, 132 fighter. Check 55. Smooth.
Operating from the gun. Stacy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Lindsey, his third touchdown now on the year. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Miller. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Watson, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first down carry now for Miller. They're on the 10. Second and 7. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2.
Okay, ready?
Watching you fly.
As you draw quarter, fire.
On 1st and 10, Stacy. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry with touchdown number 23. They begin with a run by Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. On 3rd down, Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. On 1st down, Stacy. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
From the gun, Stacy. Catch is made by Harry. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stacy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Switch it. Come on, 61. Match spot, get it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stacy to the goal line, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stacy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Stacy. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he'll be out right at the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stacy, wide open receiver, complete. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Mike 29. I'm coming.
From the gun, Stacy. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Gesicki with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket. And when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time.
Focus, defense, focus.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw, Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now Watson to throw on third down. And finding Keelan Cole. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain of 31 on third down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Complete to number 10, DeAndre.
Down. 18 Gator.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the go.
Off play action. Stacy. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Past the 20. Got a man open, that's Harry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry.
Set. 19. All right, T. Let's. All right, T.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Stacy. Gets it to Gordon. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season. First down. It's Miller. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Dante Hightower in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
First down, Texans.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Back to throw. Stacy looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And down to the 20. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Sony Michel won't get there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First and goal, Houston.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller.
We go. 15 line. 15 line. Get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 3rd down, Michel. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on first down. Lindsey. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. On third down, here's Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Looking to throw. Stacy. The quick slant caught. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry, his 25th. Watson on first down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Watson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, Watson. Being chased out left. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One last throw here for Watson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Patriots, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside